So we got Kamaru Usman versus Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley, with his last fight against Darren Till, he just got his black belt in BJJ. Tyron Woodley's a complete fighter. That's what's scary about this fight for Usman, I think, is Tyron Woodley can take you out on the feet. He can wrestle fuck you the entire fight, and he can submit you when you're on the ground with him. He can do it from his back or from top. It don't matter. He can take. He has those powerful Tyron Woodley leg kicks they love to talk about when he fights, where if you don't check him, that shit's gonna fuck you up a little bit. You're not gonna be moving as quick and fluid as you want. But I rewatched Usman and RDA with the sound off, so I wouldn't hear any commentary and I wouldn't get distracted. Usman's a really good fucking pressure fighter. When I was watching him fight RDA, it just hinted shades of Khabib. Now, you might think I'm reaching with that, but shades of Khabib. He pressured RDA so much, and it wasn't. I know he got caught a little bit in some things, and he wasn't as smooth. He got caught up, but RDA is a really good fucking fighter. You can't put that. RDA's high level competition, very high level competition. RDA beat Robbie Lawler. We got to keep that in mind. RDA was able to outstrike Robbie Lawler and win a fight. So RDA is high level competition. So he did catch Usman. He didn't threaten to finish, or Usman didn't get threatened with a finish, or he was going to lose the fight with what he got caught with. But he got caught with some things that I wouldn't see Tyron Woodley getting caught with. That's the factor to me. That's the difference. Now, maybe it's because he's a little greener at this top UFC level fighting, because he hasn't been here as long. Tyron Woodley's been here for a while now, fighting top level guys. He understands the game a little bit more. But Usman's a really good fucking pressure fighter. If his coaches, if they're watching fucking tape on Woodley all week and they're just studying Woodley, I guarantee they can find a pattern that Usman can expose Tyron Woodley on. He's a really good pressure fighter. If they can find something like when Woodley loads up, if they can find something like a pattern that Woodley does when he gets back, loads up, and he starts doing those feints so he can kind of gauge what to do. If they can find something in there, and Kamaru Usman can take charge and then kind of expose something sloppy Woodley does during that exchange, because there's that famous exchange. Tyron Woodley loves to load up. He throws those feints. It kind of looks like he's high-fiving his opponent, but if you watch him, he's gauging hips, legs, and he's watching that fighter everywhere. He wants to see if he's going for a single, if he's throwing uppercut, overhand, straight, right, if he's going to take you down. He's watching. He might even throw a leg kick to throw you off balance if he sees you step wrong. See, that's when he likes to load up and kind of gauge what he's about to do. If Kamaru Usman can read that while it's happening and expose him during that, I think it's definitely possible Kamaru Usman can take him down, rough him up with elbows. I still got to give it to Tyron Woodley. I mean, I think there's a 30% chance that Kamaru Usman beats Tyron Woodley. I really do. He's a really good fucking fighter, but on the other side is Tyron Woodley is a really good fucking fighter. He's complete. He takes you out on the feet, takes you out on the floor, and he'll wrestle fuck you. And he'll beat you up during the entire thing. He's very explosive. Go watch the Darren Till fight. Very fucking explosive. I see Tyron Woodley doing it. I don't see Usman. Usman's really high level competition, but I don't see him beating Tyron Woodley. I mean, yeah, fuck it. I'm picking Woodley. I have to pick Woodley. He's way too explosive. Way too fucking explosive. And the main factor is when I was watching that RDA fight with Kamaru Usman did great, but RDA was catching him with things that Woodley would not be caught by. And if RDA can catch Usman, sure as hell fucking Woodley's gonna catch Usman. There's no doubt in my mind that Woodley will catch Kamaru Usman during wrestling transitions or switching position or when he's up on the cage. I don't know if it's gonna be a finish or not. I think it's gonna be a decision. I think Woodley's gonna beat him up. I think Woodley's going to get marked up a little, but he's going to generally beat up Kamaru Usman for 5 rounds and then come out with the decision.